What if I told you that there is an out-of-print classic being brought back from the dead? And my name is Joe! I'm sorry, man. Wrong time, man. Sorry, guys. Let's go. Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Nuno. And my name is Johnny! I want blood in the Colosseum! And today we are analyzing the new crowdfunding campaign for Colosseum, the Grand Spectacle. And it's not really new, and it's in its last days, so if you wanna fund this, better be quick. Colosseum, the Grand Spectacle, is a classic brought back from the dead. In this game, you will act as a Roman impresario, creating grand shows to wow the masses, and earn fame in Rome. In this analysis, we'll talk a bit about the game, we'll cover my excitement score for this game, the reasons to back or not to back, and my final opinion and verdict on this campaign. So let's go. My excitement score for this game is a solid 3 out of 5. And no dramas here, this is brain over heart. This tree is a really good tree. If I was telling you my recommendation score, it would be a 5 out of 5. Firstly, I never played the original. Secondly, auction plus negotiation is not really my thing. I've tried really few games with any of those mechanisms. Thirdly, this campaign isn't reinventing the wheel. It's a revamp of a classic game that has been out of print for a long time. Also, Colosseum, it's not my favorite team. So, going into the reasons to back or not to back, and also talking a lot about this game. After telling you my excitement score is in the middle, and all of that stuff, that it is brain over heart, why even talk about this game? Because champions aren't made on hype. They are made on proven gameplay and years of service. The good games are the games that last, the games that have solid mechanics, great reviews, community love, and stay on top 100 lists for years and years. Yeah, we're not backing games based on memes and Instagram. This is true shit. And Colosseum is that. In 2017, this game made waves. It grabbed awards left and right and lived on people's top 100 lists. But the thing is, it went out of print and was completely forgotten. Still, these many years later, it's still standing under the 1000 top games on BGG, currently at the 600. And this new Grand Spectacle edition, first reason to back, it looks beautiful. The old one, not so much. This one looks beautiful from game components to the art and count box. Another reason to back this one? This is a game that just plays great at 5 players. It's not me saying it. As I mentioned, I've never played this game. But you got, for example, Tom Vassell, a person that is constantly saying that there are no good Euro games at 5 players, and that if you're playing a game of 5 players, you're either playing for sale or you go to party games. And even he admits this game scales well, and it's not just him. So, this one has the community backing it. This is a game that scales well. Also, about scaling and player count, this is a game that has always been from 3 players up. But this new edition, it brings a solo mode and a 2-player variant. And is this good? First, let me give you a bit of context on my idea on solo modes and varieties. The thing is, I welcome all kinds of varieties in all kinds of games. But if the true game is made and at a certain player count, I think that's the only player count that should be stated in the box. And if there's other varieties that are cool to try for some reason, I'm fine that they are inside the game in the rulebook, but please leave them out of the box. Don't pretend a game is something that it is not, and don't deceive people buying a game hoping that they are buying an experience for a player count that is not there. Having said that, I do appreciate a solo mode and a 2-player variant, even if they are not as good as the main game. And I'll give you a main reason. I love learning a game with a solo mode. I love it better than learning a game and having to simulate players that are not there. And the 2-player variant, even better. Maybe I can learn it with my wife before teaching it to the family. And if the solo variant and the 2-player variant are actually good, then that would be the cherry on top. But still consider this game as a 3 players and up. So this is a reason to back as much as it is a reason not to back. See if this game is for the player count you're imagining it. Another reason, this is a good mid-wave game, which means that you can either play it with heavy gamers, but you can also play it and teach it to the family, which is a big plus. Another thing to take into account is that this game, even though it's a crowdfunding campaign, it's not full of unneeded bloat. Do I like the new Agricola Special Edition? Yes, I love it and I think I will love it. I'm not regretting backing it. But the truth is, it's expensive and it's got a ton of stuff that is just marketing, making our wallets run dry. Most of it is not needed. And this game Nothing like that. There's no bloat. I'm telling you now part of my end verdict, because that is, I'm backing this game, and I'm backing the normal pledge, the $50. And that's perfectly fine. You have everything. The game looks great. The components are great. Everything is awesome. And for those that maybe this is the only game they are buying this year, or they really want to spend and play this game a lot, yeah, there are also other pledges with more deluxe stuff that you can buy, but this one is a really inexpensive one when you consider all the stuff that is in crowdfunding right now. Also, I'm buying the extra add-on of coins because I have a problem with metal coins, but that's me. You don't need that. That's me making a bad choice. So, all of this to tell you that I'm backing this game with my brain, not my heart. This is not a hymn that speaks to me. I'm backing this game the same way that I bought Terraforming Mars, that I bought Ark Nova, that I backed the campaign for Puerto Rico Special Edition, the same reason that I bought Agricola a year ago. These are not games that speak to my heart, but any experienced gamer knows that the great games are not the ones that speak to our hearts and the ones that shine a lot and make us love the team. They are the ones that are proven. And those are the games that even though they have no appeal over me, when I buy them, I always end up, like 90% of them end up in my favorite list of all time. And why is that? So, I've just learned to respect that some games deserve to be tried. And this is definitely one of them. So that's why I said that my recommendation is a 5 out of 5. You are probably going to love this game, and this game probably deserves a spot on most people's collections. Still, I'm going to give you a couple of reasons not to back this. The first reason is that a game like this is probably going to be available in retail. And in retail, you might actually end up spending less because of the shipping costs. Another reason you might have not want this, as I said, if you're planning to play this at 2 players, maybe it's not worth it. We will only know that after it hits retail and we get the real reviews in. Another reason, maybe you tried the classic and you didn't like it. This one is definitely better. Most people that are actually reviewing the game agree that the changes make this game better, but it's not going to change the game. If you didn't love the first one, you are not going to love this one, so forget about it. This is not for you. Otherwise, this is just a smart move. I can wholeheartedly say, even if I'm wrong and I end up regretting having this game and disliking it, I will still tell you. This is the most intelligent backing of a game that I've done this year. Because this is a game that is just proven, that works for almost everybody, that is family wave. There's really not a lot to go wrong here. And that's it for me for this game. I might not be over the moon for this game, but I know this campaign is solid. Classics earn their spot, and this one deserves it. And I have to trust the community on this one. And you have too. I highly recommend it more than everything I've pitched recently. Whether now or later in retail, just get it. That's actually solid advice, Johnny. It's not normal of you. Man, don't start your bullies, your BS, your bullshit, man. I've always give great advice. So, I hope you enjoyed this crowdfunding pick. I'll have links below for the campaign in case you want to check it out. And if you want more content like this, let me know in the comments and like and subscribe this video for more. And until next time, play more games and stay awesome.